Blender is an open source software used for animation, visual effects, and game assets. I'll be sharing my knowledge and insights on my workflow, particularly animated characters, but still covering over VR chat avatars. While I don't claim to be an expert, I'll be providing some quick tips and techniques I've learned along the way, hopefully offering value to your creative journey. Throughout my videos, I'll cover topics such as sculpting, exploring essential tools and techniques for sculpting, retopology, demonstrating retopology workflows using Retopoflow, UV mapping and texturing, utilizing Blender and Substance Painter for effective texturing, rigging, setting up rigs for VR chat and animations with Blender's Rigify tool, rendering and video editing, setting up for quick and effective renders, and animation, creating poses and using keyword naming for machine learning and auto search optimization. Additionally, I'll share links to other creators in the community who provide in-depth explanations of different aspects of Blender. You'll find those links in the description below. If you're new to Blender, I highly recommend familiarizing yourself with the hotkeys and navigation first. Understanding these fundamentals will make using the tools much easier. Blender Guru offers an excellent in-depth donut tutorial that covers everything step by step. However, it's quite long and can sometimes leave beginners feeling stuck. Blender provides a navigation tutorial. While these are helpful, the information can be easily forgotten. That's where a cheat sheet might come in handy for you. I've also put that down in the description below if you need it. It's a little confusing, but most likely just focus on the areas you're going to be working on. Or better yet, write it down. That said, I'll be covering over navigation and essential steps in this video, as my goal here is to support Effie and Caesar on their journey. Sculpting in Blender involves 3 stages: blocking, sculpting, and retopology. Each step plays a crucial role in shaping your final model. While blocking, sculpting, retopology workflow is a common approach, it's not the only way to create 3D models. Another method is to jump straight to hard surface retopology, which is useful for simpler games like Animal Crossing or web fishing. These models, often referred to as low poly, maintaining a clean and stylized aesthetic, without the need for detailed sculpts. Some artists, like Kane, specialize in topology-based modeling, crafting impressive characters without sculpting. This technique is particularly effective for animation as well, as it results in clean and optimized geometry from the start. Blocking is the foundation of sculpting, where you start with a base mesh to establish proportion and create a rough outline for clean topology. You can either create your own base mesh, or download pre-made ones, which can be a huge time saver for project deadlines. Sculpting. Once your base mesh is in place, you can then move into sculpting. This is where you'll refine the shape, add muscles, wrinkles, or keep things more smooth and stylized depending on your art style. This step brings your character to life, with details that enhance its form and expression. Retopology. After sculpting, you'll need to convert your high poly model into a low poly mesh while preserving the key details. This process is called retopology, optimizing the model for animation and rendering by creating an effective, easy to read topology that works well for you and the computer. Before diving into sculpting, it's important to understand the T-pose and X-pose. These are crucial depending on how you're going to use your model, especially for animation. A great explanation of this is Doodly's video. In my sculpts, you'll see that I'm using the A pose and T pose. I hope this information gives you a solid starting point. I'm still learning Blender myself, and its horrible video editing tool. Yeah, that's right, this whole thing was made with this Blender's video editing tool. Wow. Between work and studies, I don't always have the time to really do sculpting, which is probably my weakest mode. But hopefully this helps you, along your journey.